Hey guys, how's it going? So today I figured I'd give you little. Hold on a second. Hey, it's me, guys. Sorry, my dogs are freaking out. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a little tour. Just so you know, more mind the garage. It's a mess. So I'm not gonna show you guys anything too crazy today. Just so you guys can see the garage. I've got a couple people ask shit ask basically, hey, can you give me a tour of what you may or may not have in your garage and what tools and whatever. So I'm gonna go, let's see, start off over here. So here are my toolboxes. So number one thing you gotta remember when it comes to anything, more stickers you have, the more horsepower and torque you get. So as you can see, the Z has a lot of horsepower. So now you know. So basically, I don't have mine very organized, so I'm kind of gonna go shelf by shelf and show you what I got. So the top here, I basically have random shit. I got my breaker bars, my other extender for the cheater bar, hammer, bar brush, shit like that, clamps. Never have enough of these fucking clamps. First one are, as you can tell, this is very highly organized. Let me dump this out. So, this goes over here actually. So these are all the sockets I have. These are mostly just random ones that I bought over the years. Got some impacts, these little tiny ones, and my security Torx. So yeah, hopefully this is pretty much what yours looks like. Oh yeah, and my trusty knife to cut the water hoses and oil hoses. Second is much like the first one, is all the screwdriver drawer. So you get channel locks, wire cutters, all sorts of screwdrivers and bits and shit. So pretty much where all that stuff is. Third one is a couple of a mixed bag, my voltmeter and all the certain electrical pieces, some drill bits, some wire wheels. These are very good actually, which I highly recommend. These are basically like reverse dog teeth sockets. If you ever get a bolt that's chipped, or I gotta put some oil on this, this thing's getting rusted. Anyway, these will help you remove basically busted out screws and whatnot. So this is really helpful. Bits. Let's see, these are reverse. More stuff. Let's see. Here where I have some of the power tools. So I have like a sander, 2-pound hammer, cutout wheel, piece of shit fucking chop saw, whatever they're called, I forget. So this is actually this is a good thing. So I keep all my receipts in this bag for like advanced auto parts. So if you ever got to return something, I know exactly where to look, and this is real good. It's helped me out over the years. Some filters. This is like a, well, was, I'm like in the middle of organizing this. I gotta organize this shit. Wires. I have my compression gauges, random gauges here and there, a soldering gun. This basically right now is like my mess drawer, so I gotta organize this shit. Then here's the nuts and bolts drawer, cutout wheels, random wires, some tape, some brake pad that I use to compress the brake pad, some nuts and bolts, a couple of these boxes with nuts and bolts, one of these reacher tools which is real handy, an old ass measuring tape, so stuff like that. Down here, we got some of the bigger stuff, some saws, reciprocating saws. Don't know what the hell that is. Oh yeah, this is one of the sanders. my trusty Chicago Pneumatics, whatever, Impact, which I commandeered from my job as a little reminder. Still works. I rebuilt it myself, actually. However, I do not have, this is like, I think these are like 500 or 600 torque that this thing hits, or something like that. I don't know, but a little reminder there, I guess. So I can move on to the other one. Again, this top piece is a little bit of a mess. My wife has a bunch of plant stuff here too. Some glues, basically random shit. So here I have a couple of these suspension parts, some little bits and pieces of electronics. Again, cotter pins, whatnot, just tiny things. I'll get to that drawer. Here I have a bunch of like miscellaneous parts and pieces that I use for cars. So I know I'm pretty sure that half the commenters right now are screaming. So all these guys, lots of different ones. I still need more. Who doesn't? We always need more. That's what I get for buying used. Oh, that's why it's not closing. Anyway, yeah, you can see the mess. Some random bolts and stuff. This is like where I keep nails and shit normally when it's not a complete mess. This is again more parts and pieces. The bolts for the header or the head gasket. I mean, not head gasket. I'm sorry. The bolts for the intake manifold. Some exhaust. Some pieces of wood. Some breathing material down there. This is the second random drawer with random shit that I need or whatnot that I use. Naturally, none of these close 100%. Same with these. A little water pump, vacuum hoses. Let's see, more random shit. And then more boxes. This is the flywheel for the Z. Some of the old brakes, Hawk brakes, old ones. Some sealer that's probably aged to perfection. Should probably really go up here. But anyway, yeah, so that, some other stuff, my old catch can. Yeah, that's about it. So then obviously you need your containers for fluids and degreasers and all that shit. PB Blast, still the greatest thing ever made. So yeah, some AMSOIL stuff, transmission, gear fluid, more stuff for the lawnmower, whatever. It's nothing too fancy. Here's like the big clusterfuck of stuff that's still not organized. My old steering wheel. On this side, it's the manifold that I'm gonna get blasted so I could wrinkle paint it again, this time correctly. These are the brake calipers and rotors for a Challenger RT for a buddy of mine that I'm gonna help him install. That might be coming up soon. Got my torque wrench, some more. These are all like Allen keys and stuff. This is more random stuff as well. Yeah, lug nuts. If you guys are worrying, there was a fire here. Very controlled fire, luckily, because of this fucker right here. I was welding and using the new Lincoln cable, which was much better than the Harbor Freight one that comes in it, but I also forgot that it's also much hotter, and one of the embers got stuck here on the desk and basically lit this entire thing up. Luckily I was home when it happened and I smelled it, and yeah, this was taken care of. So here's the actual workbench. So this is like car bench slash gun reloading bench. I got my, this I hand built also. Really poorly, but holds its weight. So I got my vise built here. Got my trusty torque gun, regular drill, These are the brakes for my wife's car that I got to install. This is all the reloading stuff, Hornady book, whatnot, scales, load press. Up here is more of the ammo stuff that I use. Obviously you need to have a radio and a fan wherever you're going. And some of the 30-06 casings that I reload. So up here, I'll show you guys. So these are all nice, guys. Let me see if I can show you. Those have to be measured. So these are 30-06. If anyone of you guys shoots, obviously they'll have the little labels and whatnot in there. But yeah, oh yeah, and this is random nuts and bolts. Again, a lot of my stuff is, I memorize it. I mean, I know where it is, but it's just, you know, obviously a Dremel. Let's see if I can get this camera to light up a little bit. There we go. So I got my Dremel here, got my portable light, got my breathing mask, which is very important for you know, whenever you're painting stuff. And that's pretty much it. This is from the hurricane, so all this is like a mess. Got my jack back here, my old cats, more random stuff for just oil, 2 jacks. Yeah, this thing's a mess. Back here I have all my cleaning products. So all this, I gotta organize it. I basically had to keep the car in here along with everything else. So, but yeah, this is pretty much it. And I got my wheels there. So when I have to swap them out, there are those right there. And then those are the 2 old ones. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is basically a garage tour for Z33 so far. Eventually I do want to get those hydraulic jacks that basically just lift the car up, which I might just have permanently installed here. Not permanently, you move them around, but just keep them here and just drive the car over them each time. But we'll see. Oh yeah, and this, the magic floating NOS bottle. Basically just have it hooked up here, so when the car comes in, taps it, I know when to stop. So yeah, you guys, a couple of you guys commented on that, so it's basically what it is on top of the piece here. So yeah, that's it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this 12-minute video of me rambling. So yeah, so if you have any ideas on what else I could do here, you know, please hit me up or link me on some of your videos. So that's my paintball target. So oh yeah, and that's my little floodlight again for when I'm working at night. That's my little paintball target. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks again for watching, and make a new install video in a couple days. Alright guys, peace the fuck out.